or on cold bleachers.
Cold bleachers.
When you are sitting waiting for that interview, metal bleachers, right?
Metal bleachers.
So we need something between our backside and that cold surface, and that's what this is all about.
Absolutely. And what I love, David, is these are portable. I love the little strap. So you could take these, first of all, my biggest challenge is basically my kids' games, because they're just metal bleachers out there, and we get baseball, we get soccer games, and it is freezing cold. So I've become the biggest hit at these games because this is just going to warm you, and it exactly works just like the coat that David and I were bringing you earlier today. It's that battery pack that's included in here. I'll just show you the little battery pack that I showed you earlier. And what's so great about this, again, it has 2 outlets, so you could charge your cell phone as well as heat, and then you have a nice wide pocket here, so you can go ahead and put that cell phone in there, put your battery pack in there, put your keys in there, and you're good to go, because you can just carry this with you. And let's say you don't want the strap anymore, take it off. It's so easy, you just slide right off.
I like that the strap is adjustable, because being taller, I like to be able to carry it in its longest
Right, I know, me
setting,
too.
so that works out really nicely. And then when I get to where I'm going, it's lightweight.
Super lightweight.
I've got it set on the warmest setting, so when I go to sit down on this, I would imagine that when you have this at your children's games, other parents are like, okay, let's do one cheek on, one cheek off.
Yeah, this isn't fair. How do you have all the heat?
How do you have all the heat and I have none? This is going to be ideal, and if your budget allows to pick up a couple of these, maybe it's a good idea for you and your significant other both to have one.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Please.
So, my kids always wanted to sit in the passenger seat, and I thought they just wanted to be close to me. It's because I only have heated seats in the front of the car.
Oh, I see.
So I got 2 of these to put in the back seat, and they are in heaven, because once this warms, it conforms to you. So it's not only cozy, it's providing that heat, but it's super comfortable. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but it has the same heat settings as the coat. So you have 3 settings. The red is your warmest. The white will be your middle. That's about 120 degrees. And then boom, that blue there is going to be your coolest setting at about 90 degrees. And this is going to last you about 5 hours, maybe even more, depending on which heat setting that you choose. But take a look at this, because this is going to show you exactly where this is heating. Look how big that is. That is covering almost the entire cushion. So definitely you're going to get that warmth exactly where you want it, and it expands, and it really feels like the entire cushion is warm, because those fibers and panels in there cover so much area in this. And again, you have that heat thermometer on the side there showing that it heats up to 130 degrees, and again will last you up to 5 hours. It's gonna get you through that game.
Maybe there's some marching band competitions that as a parent or a sibling you're going to watch. And you need to sit down on chairs or bleachers and in the freezing cold.
So good.
And it doesn't matter whether or not it is blowing snow or you're out shoveling snow.
Yes.
It could just be that you're out in cold weather.
Right. And you just want to enjoy that event, whatever event you're at. And when you're cold, you're not enjoying it. You're looking at your watch. You're like, how much longer do we have?
Because all you're thinking about is how cold you are.
How cold you are. Exactly.
Yeah,
and you're not enjoying things.
We have all been there. So this is an opportunity for you to make sure that things are nice and warm as they should be. Hot, medium, or cool. And
the cool, we say cool, it's not going to give you cold air or anything like that. It's just going to be about 90 degrees, which is a very all of these are very cozy temperatures. So, you know, I say it's equivalent to when you put the seat warmers on in your car, and you know how comfortable that is. Imagine if you could just take that with you. That's what this is.
That's what we're talking about. Now, the size of this, let's talk about the size.
Yes.
16 inches long by 14 inches wide by 2.5 inches deep.
Yes.
Now, this has the hidden battery pocket, so you can charge or you can heat up the pad
while you're
at the same
charging
time that
your
you
phone.
can charge your cell phone.
Exactly.
Which I think is brilliant.
Yeah, me too.
Don't miss out on any of this. And if you're outside in cold weather and you're finding that the hottest setting is now a little too hot, turn it down.
Turn it down. And it's just, and by the way, if you don't want this glowing, and they're the only company who has created this, tap this on the side, and it slips into what's called ghost mode. So you are still heating. You're getting that same level of heat. You're just not glowing. I, of course, like to glow, but if you don't want to, you can take it off. And then if you're like, I forget what setting I had, just tap it again, and boom, you're right back where you started.
And you're right back where you started. And you know what you're dealing with. This
Exactly.
is very, very popular, and a lot of people are buying more than one of these.
I get it. Great for camping.
Oh,
too.
it's great for everyday life.
I know.
Are you kidding?
I know.
I mean, we're all having to go out in this cold weather or sit in cold weather for some period of time.
Exactly.
This is going to be a way for you to make sure that you're nice and comfortable.
And it really is
And
cozy.
you're not only thinking about how cold you are, you're thinking about the event that you're attending.
Exactly. And you want to enjoy that event. You don't want to be thinking about the cold. So this is a great way to do it. It really, really has made a difference in my life, for sure.
We have it in black and in red only. So here's the red, here's the black, and how long does it take to charge up the battery?
It will take about 5 hours. So you do want to put it on, like you charge your phone at night. Just throw it on, and then that charger will stay with you pretty much all day.
All day.
Yeah.
Perfect. Stay on the line for this. We'll keep you updated on our our ActionHeat heated portable seat cushion. Now let's talk about more that is coming up in this hour.